I genuinely have no words for this.
No way. Is that a Volkswagen Golf?
You will not win now, boy.
Hello everyone, AE86 Night Run here. Now yes, I did say that people can hate Doreen Yanez whenever they want, even if it's for the most ridiculous reason, like using stock free-to-use sound effects. However, there's this one hater that kinda goes too far. And that person is a user who goes by the name of MBC64. Now, considering the fact that MBC64 is a kid, I'm probably gonna have to watch my tone, even if some of the things he has done has kind of infuriate me to the max. However, after going through my own investigation, I think this video is more like an intervention than a rant. Please do not harass anyone that is mentioned within this video, by the way. Alright, let's go. MBC64 is a YouTuber who has 966 subscribers and 566 videos. And most of his videos are consistently of Go Anime slop and video effects. Not to mention that his community posts are just something else. Do put a pin in it because we'll get back to that in a minute. Now, as for what they've done, I'm going to list them out from what I think is the least to worst. First up is making alt accounts. Now, I'm gonna be clear, there's absolutely nothing wrong with making alternative accounts. It doesn't matter if you make one alternative account or 50 or 70 alternative accounts. Just make sure it isn't made out of malice, because that is exactly what he has done with one of his alt accounts that he made recently. MBC64 made an alternate account with the intention to harass Doreen Yanez into leaving the internet. On top of that, there's also some videos on that copycat channel incriminating himself, and even community posts planning out the whole thing. And oh look, they already made a rant. Even though I don't really want to do this, a ranter's gotta do what a ranter's gotta do. Let's just bite the bullet and see what the Yaposaurus has to say on his alt account. I swear I'm gonna lose some brain cells after watching this.
They rain on mez. What? No. Or should I say they rain gay? Oh my god. This user sucks. This user is about they like to make werewolf videos out of characters. 1. They rain is a stupid wolf. 2. He turns Augie into a werewolf. 3. He's gay. 4. His video is so scary. I hope this user will quit YouTube. Do you know who likes this user? Nobody. Do you know who hates this user? Everyone. So, they rain on mess sucks, and MBC64 is way more better than stupid they rain yawns, and or rant.
Oh god. God damn it, bro, what the fuck?
There is a lot I have to say, and I might probably condense it down. 1. Doreen Yanez likes to make werewolf animations because, well, at the end of the day, it's their choice. It's not really hurting anybody considering the fact that it's not fetishistic in any way, shape, or form. Secondly, and this might be a little personal due to the fact that I am a part of the LGBTQ+ community, as I've already mentioned that I have a boyfriend, but that's besides the point. Stop calling Doreen gay as an insult. You don't even know their actual gender, or even their actual age. For all we know, they could possibly be a minor like you, MBC64. And third off, and this will probably make me laugh because it does remind me of Finn Animates a bit. The fact that they got mad at Doreen for making Augie into a werewolf. Seriously, it reminds me of Finn Animate getting mad at Doreen for making SpongeBob into a werewolf. However, on the claim of Doreen Yanez being scary or too scary, trust me, Doreen Yanez is just basically the tip of the horror iceberg. Trust me, there is a lot more scarier things than Doreen Yanez's werewolf transformations out there. Now, I have been rambling about Doreen Yanez for the past few minutes, but I feel like this is the perfect segue. MBC64 has been making a bunch of hate posts and hate videos out of Doreen Yanez for essentially no fucking reason. All of these videos and community posts that you see here is all because of one video. Yeah, That Augie werewolf video has spawned thousands upon hundreds of hate messages in video, community posts, all that stuff. Not only did he harass Doreen, but he also forced Yellow Pearl to delete a video of Gumball turning into a werewolf. And also he's gotten himself into drama with several other people on the SM64 community, or even random strangers online who have different opinions from his. Even going as far as making grounded threats, while hypocritically claiming that he doesn't like making grounded threats. On top of that, he also has called some people gay or called their videos AI. Like for example, when the user Goober Ice Cream Sandwich made a video exposing Furry Infection Fan 2026, otherwise known as MBC64, of being the same person as Bacon Troller, MBC64 decided to respond by calling it AI. Although I have watched the actual video, and all I have to say is the evidence is pretty damning, but also kind of disgusting as well.
Now you have to know who Bacon Troller is if you want to watch this video, so I'll have to explain it for you. So Bacon Troller is infamous for making boar out of this guy called Mario Dude, and I'm not gonna go to further detail because it's pretty disgusting, so I'm gonna skip to MBC64. So after he got exposed for making boar out of Mario Dude, he switched to this channel called MBC64, which he makes similar content. Now this is Bacon Troller's house from his post he made, and now I'm gonna show you MBC64. Dude, like, you cannot tell the difference from this. This is exactly Bacon Troller's house, and he's denying the fact that he is Bacon Troller. And regarding from this post he made 8 months ago, saying his age was 8, as I guessed it, because I know he's MBC64, which was 8 months ago. So that means after this 8 months, he is 9 years old, which exactly tells us it's MBC64. Yeah, as you can see here, the 9 medal represents that he's 9 years old, which definitely it makes him Bacon Troller. And the thing is, Bacon Troller likes Joao, and MBC64 does too, which exactly represents how he is MBC64 too. Now look here, you can see he quit 8 months ago, and after that 8 months, and now you can see here from the oldest video, it was also 8 months ago, so there's definitely Bacon Troller. Now in this video, it says re-uploaded. Maybe it was re-uploaded from Bacon Troller, because why is he playing as him? Now, I'm gonna show you a video of him playing as Bacon Troller.
You want fun? Show you fun.
Now, this is the final evidence we will use to prove the point that MBC64 is Bacon Troller.
Also, allegedly MBC64 is racist. However, there's no proof of this outside of a claim made by MKAME488. Speaking of hypocrisy, despite the fact that he hates werewolf transformations, he decided to make his Sona into a werewolf? Yeah, take that at what you will. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. And this elephant is kind of... ugh. We've already covered the least worst things about MBC64. Like making alternate accounts and getting into drama with randos online. Now, normally, when it's an adult doing it, it would normally piss me the fuck off. But considering the fact that MBC64 is confirmed to be a child, I'm just more concerned. So, a user named Dylan the Epic accused MBC64 of finding sexualization fetishes out of children to be funny. They haven't really provided any evidence, but it's still kind of concerning. But if you think that's bad, oh Lord Almighty, This is where things go from 30 to 100 real fucking quick. He also used Dylan for his Vorfed. On top of that, he said inappropriate content and made a Vor avatar out of Dylan. And he also talked about his own, oh god, on his community post too? Okay, I fucking can't with this anymore. Jesus Christ, this is just, oh god, this is worse than I thought. If this kid doesn't get the proper help he needs right now, he might become something far worse, and I don't want this to happen to an actual 9-year-old. In conclusion, this kid seriously needs help, stat. He really, really needs help, stat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this rant off here because I really, really need to take a hot shower after this. So, bye, I guess. Oh god, this is fucking terrible.
Yo! Ah!